I just filmed a very rambly get ready with me, but I don't think you guys actually need to see 10 minutes of me rambling. So I'm just going to quickly explain while I continue to drink my tea. So this morning has ended up to be a little bit more chaotic than I thought it was going to be. I woke up late, that's my own fault. And then went downstairs and found out I have half an hour to get ready. So here we are, getting ready. Yes, still getting ready while talking to you guys. The kind of situation is we have a client who's looking for a rental. We went to go preview things with them for them yesterday. A preview is when you go in advance of your client seeing the unit and you assess the suitability of it for them, so that if it isn't suitable, you haven't wasted their time, or like they haven't had to leave or arrange their schedule. And I will usually preview for most of my clients if they want me to. I like acknowledge the fact that my clients are, you know, they're busy, they have other things going on, they have kids, they have wives, they have husbands, they have whatever, you know, like there are other things in their life. So I will go and assess the suitability, especially in Oakville with the houses, because some of the houses sometimes are so large that, you know, you can't really see everything from the photos, or they'll have very specific like requirements in regards to like the pool needs to be like this color, whatever, you know, just as an example. And so I go in advance and like check that all out, because like, for instance, if something like a pool is the wrong color, then that can be a little bit more of a difficult situation to fix. Like repainting a wall is one thing, but like when you're dealing with pool stuff, anytime there are kind of like issues with it, you have to drain it and then do everything and then refill it. So it's a little bit longer, it's a little bit more of a hassle. And especially for my clients who have never owned pools before, it can be a bit daunting for them just because they don't know what to expect. They've never done it before. It's their first time and they're always a bit nervous, and I understand that completely. Who wouldn't be nervous? So yeah, we are now meeting them super last minute. And that's like great. They're really serious about getting into a rental. They have to be in by December 31st, I want to say. So we're gonna close before the end of the year, which is great for me, great for this year's numbers, because it's my first year in real estate and I need the help. But yeah, so that's good. And also, like, I was kind of explaining in my ramble, but I'll quickly like reiterate here. So a lot of agents won't touch rentals, especially in the market that I'm in. There are a lot of agents who do, but there are a lot of agents who don't, because there are a lot of agents who think rentals are a waste of time. I don't personally share that belief. I think that they're definitely like a little bit more work, in terms of like you're still doing like the same showings, the same sort of showings that you would be doing with a buyer client, but for a lesser transaction. However, rental customers usually need to transact by within 30, 45 days, if not sooner. So the great thing is, because they have to transact so quickly, you're doing them like boom, 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 boom. You can get them done very quickly. Which if you're like me and are just interested in like experience, getting a little bit of cash, you know, getting your name out there, meeting people, learning how it works, and seeing all of the different buildings and properties and stuff, rentals are great because you're doing a higher volume. However, you do have to do more to make the same amount as one house. But that's totally okay with me. I think, like, especially because I'm so new, I would rather do, you know, 3 or 4 rental transactions a month than one buyer transaction every like 6 months or however, because buyers take a really long time if the buyer is not like supremely motivated. And even when the buyer is supremely motivated, that means that you're showing them like potentially 3 or 4 houses multiple, like 3 or 4 times a week. So you're showing them like 10, 15, 20 properties a week to try and get them into something. And that works when the inventory is super high, or they're doing something like downtown Toronto condos where there's a lot of them. But that doesn't work is when, you know, they're very specific, or they have more like unusual unicorn sort of requirements, things like extra large lots, you know, totally renovated exactly to their specifications. You know, there's just like a couple things that obviously can slow down that process. So yeah, but anyways, I was going to this morning do Pilates, shower, wash my hair, hence the bun, but no, that was like a pipe dream. So maybe I will get some Pilates done later. But I'm not totally sure. So honestly, things have just been crazy. But yeah, I don't know, it's kind of it. I'm sorry, I'm just trying to like get ready. At the same time, I don't even know like what I'm actually gonna do with my lips. But I've just lined with a little bit of MAC strip down, just like right at the bottom here and then right at the top. I'm just wearing like really simple makeup because when I'm meeting clients and stuff, I like to be a little bit more simple. Also, I don't wear makeup or this much makeup with every client. It's just I'm meeting this person for the very first time. So I'm gonna put on enough of a face that I feel confident and I look a little bit more put together than I currently feel internally. But I usually don't. I tailor what I wear and how much makeup I wear and stuff to each client because I want my clients to feel comfortable and I don't want them to feel underdressed ever, because that can, you know, cause anxiety and detract from the house. The focus is the house, so I adjust myself to the client so the client is always comfortable. You know, it's like little things. But yeah, anyways, I've got to go. I'm running super late and I'll talk to you guys when I'm back. Hello. But first, I'm wearing a Montpellier dress from Aritzia, and then I just paired it with a pair of, these are the sheer Tex tights. Really love them. Anyways, hold please for an outfit change. All right, hello. Yes, all the windows are open because it's so dark outside that this is the only way to get light in. And if I turn the lights on, well, I just end up looking horrendous in orange. So anyways, this is what I'm wearing. Zoom you in. This is my boyfriend's sweater, fraternity letters. Then I'm wearing a pair of high-rise Lulu Wonder unders, and then the same, you know, TNA socks that I got like
3 pairs of, and I'm probably gonna order more because I'm actually really liking them. So that's what I'm wearing. Yeah, all right. Oh, hello. I'm sitting on the floor to try and get some semblance of like light into my video and hopefully not have everything be like super grainy and out of focus because it's so dark. But I am home. What ended up happening was the property that I thought we were gonna go see at 1:30, so like pretty much like right after the meeting that we had, it didn't get confirmed until like 1:45, but that's totally fine because the agent called. They were super nice, very like, we're really sorry, don't know what's happening with the system, just go in, take your time, like it's vacant, so it's not like there's somebody waiting to like go back in, or like I think even if it's not vacant, like it's the middle of the work and school day, so we were fine. The place was stunning. Oh my goodness, like you walk into the house and there's just such wow factor with all of the like finishes, the windows, the way everything's laid out. Like there's this really cool like wood ceiling. Absolutely stunning house, really gorgeous. The only downside, in my personal opinion, is that you're right on a very busy north-south road in Oakville. And to be fair, like with Oakville real estate, especially in Southeast Oakville, there are a couple streets, like the main streets, it's neither a good thing nor a bad thing if you're on the street. It's all about your personal preference. Definitely people who live on like Lakeshore or Chartwell or Maple Grove or something, they're busier streets, but like it's not really as stigmatized here, and it's about personal preference and how flashy you want to be, and of course like if you can deal with the noise, the traffic, that sort of thing. It's a very different circumstance to like other neighborhoods where like if you are on the main road, it's considered like not the best always, but here it's really neither a good nor a bad thing, because honestly, like in Oakville, there are some beautiful estates with riparian rights that are directly on the lakeshore, and those are obviously not stigmatized at all. And there are some like really beautiful homes on like Chartwell and on Maple Grove and on Morrison, like, so it really just depends on like the buyer or the seller's personal preferences. In this case, like me personally, I prefer to live a little bit more off of the main road. However, this house is just so stunning. Like architecturally, it's stunning. It's a restored and extended heritage house. So here, what that effectively means is the part of the house that is deemed heritage by the Oakville Heritage Society and the Government of Ontario, you can't tear it down, you can't change how it really looks. The only things that you can kind of do are restore, repair, and maintain the house. And that can be such a blessing and it can be such a curse. Obviously, heritage homes are just gorgeous and there's so much history and they can be really beautiful. But the fact that you can't always do exactly what you want to them, you're very constrained, is something. And so this was one of the first houses that I've ever seen where they've been able to put such a large modern extension on it, because there are also coverage rules about how much square footage you can build on in relation to your lot size. So in Old Oakville, it's about 30%, which is not a lot. Now, you don't have to completely adhere to the 30%. You can apply for what's called a minor variance, which allows you to build more than the 30%. However, like you're applying for more things in addition to, you know, the building permits and everything else, right? So it's like there's more steps to it. But when done well, when restored well, when everything's gone through permitting, like this house, for instance, had this like gorgeous extension. And I think the lot is a double lot. So it had, like the house is a really good size house. There is a double car garage, like loft library. When you get those sorts of opportunities to do what they've done to the house, it's it's unreal. Like, it's so beautiful. And then we went to go see a loft for a client. Unfortunately, that's not gonna work out. They need 2 bedrooms. This was only 1, but it was an off-market deal, so we thought we'd take advantage and just go see it before it hits the market to try and get some sort of flexibility with the price and get in before the competition. But anyways, now I'm home. I'm gonna finish up like the kind of remainder of the traditional workday, and then I'm gonna go drop my mom off, and then she has a dinner tonight, and then my dad and I are going to go have dinner out at a Singaporean restaurant that I've been going to my whole life. I really love it. I'm very excited for that. It's definitely like, so every time I travel without my parents, whenever I land, or like when I'm going to land, they always ask me what I want. And without fail, I always get Singaporean food when I land. I always get chicken rice. It is my like go-to staple. I don't know why, it's just been this tradition. So it's the first week I'm back, so, and it hasn't been open until today. And today's gonna be the day that I got my chicken rice. I'm so excited. Beyond that, I don't really know what I've got planned. I'm probably gonna have to go pick my mom up, given the fact that I'm dropping her off. So I'll probably pick her up from where she's having dinner, just to help out with like driving and that sort of stuff, and she can chill and relax. And then it's the weekend. Yay! Yeah. I don't know what else is gonna go on, but we'll see. Maybe I will finally put up my Christmas tree. I couldn't find where it was in the basement last night, and honestly, there are some spiders down there, guys. Like, not my jam. Usually my dad does it, but he it's kind of like he's not supposed to be lifting heavy things right now. So I have taken it upon myself to put on my big girl pants, get over my crazy fear of spiders and spider webs. I just hate them so much. And try and pull out my Christmas tree for this year and like get it going myself. I managed to get the ornaments out, which I think I mentioned yesterday, but I definitely, the tree is another thing, because also the tree is in a box on the ground underneath other boxes, so it's like there's so many opportunities for spiders. Anyways, I don't know. The other thing that I need to do is I really need to look for some decorations for my condo. I had an idea in my head of what I wanted to do, and then things that kind of lined up with that are sold out now. So I'm gonna try and get the bits and pieces of my vision that are still in stock, and then like next year kind of like finish it off maybe. I don't know. We'll see. So I don't know. Like I keep saying, I don't know. Like I don't know. But I'm feeling like a little bit better and a little bit more in the spirit today. I feel like, I don't know if you guys can tell, but I'm in like a slightly better mood. I've just like, I had a good night's sleep last night, I think, and that was like what made the difference. But, or the like 3 cups of tea I've had today. Who knows? But anyways, that's kind of it for right now. Oh, I also need to order Christmas gifts for people. Okay, anyways, don't ignore my mental to-do list. I will check back in with you guys in a little bit. I'm off to go finish off my work for the day. Hello guys, okay, I am back. I had some very tasty food. I'm super happy. They actually stayed open later for us, which is incredibly nice. They didn't have to, we were just gonna get takeout, but it was easy. They were still cleaning up, so very nice of them. Yeah, now I'm gonna probably just read and try and get an early night. So I'll talk to you guys tomorrow for Vlogmas Day